welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be kind of like a tip for you about these kinds of items. Welcome to my kitchen, right here. My kitchen is way smaller than my hand. Anywho, I'm gonna show you and teach you something about the ceramic or terracotta pots and pans and all that shenanigans from your kitchen that they usually give you or you buy because they're pretty and awesome and they work great for cooking, eating, drinking, and all. Put in your salsa. Are these terracotta or tepalcate, like I call them, things from your kitchen? Some of these items you will find them at your local Mexican store, or you brought them from Mexico, or you bought them at the flea market, o te lo regalaron. Los trajiste de Nochistlán de la estancia, and to clean it. You cannot drink or eat right away from it. You might want to or have to cure them. And to cure them or wash them and cure them, I mean by like doing this, what I already have started right here. But since I was doing that, I said, you know what, I'm gonna tell them, because some of you don't know. You have to cure them because sometimes if you eat out of it, you'll get the food tastes like the actual terracotta, which is sometimes is nice, but you just have to, you know what I mean? You have to pour them and leave them on water for a while, and for you to drink. Some of the terracotta or the ceramic things, some of them do not have a glaze, like this one that you can see. It has no glaze. It's like perfectly matte, and then inside, this one they use for cantaritos. It's called cantaritos, that you use your alcoholic beverage. I don't drink, but you can drink that in there. They put like little tajin and chili on the top. Good. And then these are your mugs, and these ones do have a glaze to it, and you don't get that taste of terracotta as much as you would do in one of these. This one over here is a bigger version. My mom did these flowers, by the way, for her birthday. She had these as centerpieces. This is used for water, like regular water, natural water. And I have a smaller version here, which is Leila's, that actually my mom also brought for Luna. And Leila, they both have one. This is a smaller version of this. This one, I don't know if it came with a little mug or not. I can't remember, but it's a little base. Look at this. I'll show you a different type of example from here. This one, I don't know because if it's a toy or not, but you can see it's half glaze on the outside and not glaze at all in the inside, as well as this one. But I'm not sure if it's because it's a toy or not. But on the inside of the bigger one, let me swap you, it's the same. This is not as glazed as the outside, and you can see here that this one has a painting. It has been painted with some blue tulips, and it's all pretty. Here, this one's my mom made, by the way, with tissue paper. That one, and then these ones are completely glazed inside, as well as my plates or my bowls. These are bowls. This one, look at that. They're different designs. This one's a little bit curly from the side, and this one's completely like formal. My mom brought them for me from Nochistlán, and this one it was for Memo, and this one was for me before I had Luna and Leila. And these ones I barely brought. My mom also gave me, but I brought them from Mexico. And I think she said she bought these at Yagualica. And I have two designs. There's this design and then another one. I have a bunch. I think I have 12. And these are more like plates, and these are bowls, even though this plate's a little bit deep. Very nice. And then this one is for your salsas and for your chiles. This one, I have no idea from where it is, but it probably is from Mexico. I actually bought this one at a thrift store for $1. And this one, which is my newest one, is my frijoles pot. My frijoles pot. I can show you. Can you face a little bit down? Thanks. Woo! You guys were gonna fall. Okay, stay, camera, behave. I have this, which I show you. It has the little Work, brain, work. La tapadera, the lid. You see, it's completely wet. It has absorbed all the water, and this side it hasn't. And then I'm gonna take out the water to show you. And this is my frijoles pot. This one's they use it in Mexico to put your beans, and they will taste delicious. And it is in a bigger size. This one cost me $26 on my my thrift. My brain isn't working. At my flea market here where I live. I didn't brought one from Mexico because this is a big item that the airlines does not let you bring with you. So there's that. So we're gonna fill it up with water. So my pot here sinks to the bottom. And I need more water because it's literally floating in there. Give me a second. Get some water from here because I feel like it's going to overspill. So my pot here sinks there. I'm gonna leave it overnight. It's recommended to leave it overnight, and I'm going to include the lid right in there, and I'm going to flip it the other side because it has already been shrink in there, and you can hear it. Hopefully you can hear it. Along with my children. you can hear that it's drinking and absorbing all of the water. You see right there, it's not completely submerged, so it needs to be completely submerged. So I'm gonna fill it up with more water. Oh look, you can see right there. Can you see? Can you see the bubbles? It's absorbing the water. Right here you can see it's like orange, and once it has like absorb all the water and they're ready to be used, they turn a little bit darker because they have been cured, and when they have not been cured they look bright orange like this. So it's really recommended that you do cure your ceramic, your terracotta dinnerware or whatever. This one on the bottom has a little stamp that it says food safe, so you actually could do your beans here. Some of them are totally made for just absolute decoration, so you don't drink out of it, you don't do nothing out of it, so it's just decor. Like I'm gonna show you one over here that I have up here at the top. Look, it's on top of my refrigerator, but you can see it's a pitcher and glasses, like tall glasses. That one I did use with agua fresca, and I did buy this at my flea market a while ago when my kitchen was blue. Do you remember that? And it'll match. That one, it actually, it's completely painted, and it has a bunch of other glaze on top, and it works perfectly fine. And then there is other things like this one over here that is totally mini. I brought this from Nochislan this time that I went to Mexico in August of 2020, so this year. And some of them are purely for decoration, so you don't use it, you don't eat from it. But and this is how this one looks. This one's, I believe it's called terracotta. Terracotta ceramic. And once you have submerged your things into full water, we're gonna go get more water so you see. There you have it. It's totally submerged in there. I can see some things lifting up from the bottom in the bubble, but everything, look, everything's completely inside. I do recommend to leave it overnight. You can leave it 2 days if you need to. I'm gonna put it here how many days are ideal for you to leave it. I have to ask my mother, but that is how you cure, and you're able to use your bowls, your plates, your frijoles pot, your mugs, your cups, your salsa containers, and your water devices over here. That's how you cure them. Once you have done that, you're able to use it, and eat from it. That one, of course, is going to go into the flames of my stove, and it's okay to do that. They also have big ones that look like this to make mole or soup or rice or a bunch of things. It's everything made from this, so it's safe to use at the stove. You just gotta be careful, very, very careful, because then they can break, you know what I mean? Yep, that is my tip. One last thing to say about this: the first time you use this, in particular, a pot like this for your beans, you gotta be careful when you put your beans and you put enough water, and keep on checking that it has enough water, because it will absorb that water. So just a little tip from there, and our thing is completely done, so we just let it there to sit and dry. I recommend a towel under this. I will put that, but yep. Yep, that is my tip for you guys. I have talked a lot. Comment down below if you have some items like this and you did not know you had to cure before using. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Click the little bell to notify you when I have a new video. Thumbs up this video if you like these kinds of tips. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. Tepalcate.